worm gear clamps on there for like a hose clamp for a radiator on there. And that's what's going to keep it from coming apart, and put the pressure on it. But you got to figure 10 pounds of pressure in a big old tube like that. It's actually quite a bit of pressure exerted down towards the end. So we've got to make sure it's really tight, good seal, no leaks in the whole system, because you don't want the compressor running all night that we're going to leave on the system. We're just putting tape on it to stop it from damaging the rest of the balloon in here. So we're covering up all the stuff that's got any sharp edges on it. That's the only reason for the tape going on here right now. That's what the finished product looks like. And this will actually shoot through the inside of this piece when it's said and done, once we get it all into the system. So basically we've got 2 foot in here that this is just going to hold the extra epoxy resins that's down here at the end of it. And then we also poke a hole in here and put a vacuum on the system so it sucks all the resins into the inside of this felt liner. Okay, let's go over to the cow tube. Oh, what's gonna be fun? Gonna have to take the handle off. Okay. That'll be good. All right, so now what we're doing is we're fixing to get a vacuum on the whole line so we can start getting a suction on it before we mix our chemicals, so that way it can suck it thoroughly into the liner. We've got all of our final measurements cut, ready to go, and now we're fixing to start getting ready to shoot the liner in, so you're gonna get to see something pretty neat. A lot of people don't understand how it's done, but basically it's gonna turn this inside out just like this liner sets, because this is gonna connect to this inversion head. Okay, it's going to be in the drum in the machine. It's going to actually go in just like this. It's going to slide over this area right here. Okay, once it slides over there, it's going to turn the rest of the pipe. All this felt is going to be on the outside of to touching the cast iron. So it's going to have all the resins all over it, and it's going to bond everything there and push the rest of the resins out into whatever's there to grab the remaining of the structure. So I'm pinching it off to stop the air from getting through the rest of the system there. Brandon is going to be carrying stuff on him that we're going to need. We're going to get gloves set out at all locations. Is everything ready? What we call the heater. This turns on all the heat in this whole building. Yep. Start getting really hot in here after we fire this thing up. We just started our pull tape so we can hook up to our liner, and we can pull our liner in there, wrap it all around this reel, and it'll turn it inside out right here on the inversion head. The other head we're going to put on it. So we'll pull everything in here, get it all lubed up so that way it'll flow, and then go from there. That's why we call it flow liner. I think we're good to go. We're fixing to start mixing, and we'll be in just a second. Run that in there, I'll start mixing. Brandon, open up another bucket of that hardener. Grab that far in. Let off that side, we'll push it in. vacuum good. Keep it on there all the way up. The water hose, we got to cool it down. We're just putting a tie on it to keep the air pressure in it for when it gets to the end. Hold on. Yeah, stop right there. A little lube. Okay, go on. Hold up. It's not want to go. Spool it in. Bring it on in, Brandon. More. Right there. I think we're perfect in height. Go ahead. Yep, come on. Yep, hit it.